110. Yeah, so since I have not taken any of your class in the past semester, let me introduce myself first. I am Dr. Meera Chudasama. I have done my BSc, MSc, MPhil and PhD from the MS University of Baroda, and I am serving here from last 4.5 years. Okay, so I would like to give you certain instructions regarding this lectures. Since this is online mode classrooms, so it is not possible to have the interactive classroom as per the offline classroom, but we will try our best to have the more interaction with you while these lectures are going on. So what I will do, I will take this one by one topics of differential equations, and I will ask the small questions regarding the topic is going on. So I will advise you that you people are also take part in these questions, give me the answers so that you will also enjoy the class, I will also enjoy the teaching. अदरवाइज स्क्रीन के सामने बैठे रह के देख देख के आपको भी मज़ा नहीं आएगा, मुझे भी मज़ा नहीं आएगा. Second thing is I will record this each and every sessions. So if you want this recording for yourself, you can download it and you can keep it for further keep this recordings as a reference material, right? Because this will expire within 20 days as per the regulation of Microsoft Teams, right? So if you need it, you have to download it day wise. Third thing is this material will be provided. Yeah, this kind of things will happen in the online mode. That is the example. I don't know whether mathematics class is going on or simultaneously music class is also going on. Jokes apart, but we will provide you this material, right? But solution of the examples will not be provided. For the specimen purpose, one or two example solution will be there in the material, but other classroom examples which will be solved here in the class, that solutions will not be there in the material. So I will again advise you, make a notebook and simultaneously in the classroom, while I will solve those problems, you write down all those problems in your notebook, right? So that you have all the solutions of this kind of problems. So in the exam preparation, you will be more comfortable if you have made a notebook. Fine. Let us start now. Last year, Purvak sir has already taken up the brief idea about this syllabus, if I am not wrong. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, Krish and Priya. So I will not go into the detail about the syllabus, but let me give you the brief idea. I have shared my screen. Let me know whether it is visible to you or not.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you very much for your response. So the subject name is Engineering Mathematics 2 and the code is MA144. MA143 was for the Mathematics 1, Engineering Mathematics 1. That is, you have given the exam, right? Here, this paper is consisting of 6 units. First 3 units are section 1 and other 3 units are section 2. First section will be having more inclined to the differential equations, whereas in the other units we have different kinds of topics like matrix algebra, then we have integrals and probability. So these 3 are totally different topics, whereas this is totally depending on the differential equations. So first chapter, we will consider the first order, first degree of the differential equation, how to solve this differential equations, first order, first degree. Higher order differential equation solution will be considered in the chapter 2, And in the third chapter, partial differential equation and its application will be considered, right? So that is what the basic part about the section 1. Section 2 will be taken by Purvak sir, that you already know. I have already posted this syllabus on your Teams, right? So if you require it, you can download it. Yeah, so here, sorry for this one, I have to open the unit 1, that is this one. Yeah. So here if you see, first chapter is sub part into this subsections. First one is modeling of a real world problem in terms of first order ODE. ODE means ordinary differential equation. Then concept of general and particular solution means वो differential equations के आप जो solution find out करोगे, that is what the general and particular solutions. Initial value problems, existence and uniqueness of a solution of this ODE by illustration, solution of first order first degree differential equation and linear Bernoulli exact non-exact differential equation. These are the types of first order differential equation. So how to solve such a differential equation, that will be a part 1.5 and 1.6, right? So first of all, if I ask you that what do you mean by a differential equation, what you will tell me, or डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन के बारे में आप क्या जानते हो, रफ आइडिया अगर मुझे आपको मुझे देना है तो आप क्या दोगे?
It is a differential equation is a equation in terms of x and y and change in x with respect to y and change in y with respect to x as well.
Okay, can you give me any example of differential equation or the term differentiation or derivative occurs? Okay, have you considered the Newton's law of motion in your school level?
Yes.
What is it?
Newton's three laws of motions. First is velocity is dx by dt.
Yeah, velocity can be considered as ds by dt and acceleration can be considered as dv
by
by
dt.
dt, or in general you can write it as d square s by dt square, right? Just a moment. Yeah, so velocity and acceleration if you consider, then they are represented by the term derivatives, where what is s?
Distance.
Distance. Yes, very good. What is t?
Time.
Time.
Time t. Why you have taken s in the numerator and t in the denominator while considering derivative?
Ma'am, because it is independent variable
Yes.
and S is dependent variable.
Yes, S is dependent variable which is depending on time t and t is independent variable, right? So you have considered the differentiation of dependent variable with respect to independent variable, right? So you have given already the example of a differential equation where you know all these terms, means any equation or any expression which is consisting of independent variables, dependent variables and derivatives, that is called the differential equation, right? So let us see the precise definition. Here it is: an equation containing independent variable and derivatives of dependent variable is called differential equation. So these are certain examples of differential equation. So in this case, if you see, if I say dependent variable and independent variable. So in this case, y is dependent variable depending on the value x. X is independent variable. You have clear-cut idea that whenever we take the derivative, we have to consider the derivative of dependent variable with respect to independent variable. So from this notion, I have taken the note that dependent variable has to be y, independent variable has to be x. Same thing will follow for example 2, 3 and 4 and 5, because all of these equations containing either dy by derivative of y with respect to x variable. So in all these cases, y is dependent variable, x is independent variable, whereas in the equation number 6, 7 and 8, what is the difference you have seen?
They are partial differential.
In this case, the differentiation has to be taken in terms of the partial differentiation, right? That is, how will you come to know that? Because of this notation, del by del x, del by del y, right? Some of the speakers use dou by dou x. If you refer to NPTEL lectures or like that, then you will come to know that if they are suppose South Indians, then they are used to speak this symbol as dou by dou x, del by del x. Another word is also curly by curly x. Okay, so these three are the pronunciation of this symbol. So this is partial differential equation in which z is dependent variable, which is depending on the two variables x and y. So these two are independent variables, z is dependent variable, right? So first 5 examples are nothing but the ordinary differential equation, whereas last 3 are partial differential equation, right? So we have already decided that which one is ordinary and which one is partial differential equation. So formally, let us see the definition. The differential equation containing ordinary derivatives of dependent variable is called an ordinary differential equation. तो जो आप d by derivative जो ले रहे हो, ordinary derivative of dependent variable with respect to, of course, independent variable is called ordinary differential equation. 1 to 5 are ordinary differential equations, as we have seen. And similar to that, a differential equation containing partial derivatives, that is this kind, of dependent variable. So here it may be z, it may be u, likewise, is called partial differential equation. 6 to 8 are partial differential equations, right? Now let us talk about the order and degree of the differential equation. So what do you understand by order of the differential equation?
It is the order of highest differential coefficient.
Yes, highest derivative occurred in the differential equation. Highest order occur in the differential equation will be called the order of the differential equation, right? And degree of the differential equation means highest order derivative जो आपका equation में आ रहा है, उसका जब भी आप power consider करोगे, that is called the degree when your differential equation is free from radicals and fraction. Means to determine the order and degree of the differential equation, first you have to make sure that your differential equation has to be free from radicals as well as the fractions. Once it is free from radicals and fraction, you consider where is the highest order derivative occur. That order is called the order of the differential equation and its power is called the degree of the differential equation. Let us see the formal definition, right? So here, order of the differential equation means the order of differential equation is order of the highest derivative occurring in the differential equation. And as I have said, the degree of differential equation is the degree of highest order derivative which occurs in it after equation has been rationalized, that is, it is free from radicals and fraction. मीन्स पहले आपको इक्वेशन को फ्री करना है रेडिकल्स और फ्रैक्शन से, फिर हाईएस्ट ऑर्डर देखना है और फिर उसका पावर देखना है, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड दी ऑर्डर एंड डिग्री रिस्पेक्टिवली. Let us see this via examples so that your idea about this differential equation gets clear. Okay, so let me consider these examples. Yeah, so the first one, dy by dx plus 2y is equal to x. That is the given equation. Here if you see, the derivative, highest order derivative occur over here is d by dx, right? And that is of order 1. So order of this differential equation is 1 and its power is also 1. Therefore degree is also 1. I will write here order and here I will write degree. Okay. If you consider this second equation, then this is y, this is x. There is a no derivative term over here, but in the first term dy by dx is there, right? So dy by dx means order is 1 and its power is 2. Therefore degree of this differential equation is 2, right? Tell me, what about the third equation?
3 1.
Order is 3 and degree is 1.
Yes, order is 3 and degree is 1. Very good. Why? Because if you see, the highest order derivative occurred in this term. This is our first order, this is second order, third order. So this is the highest and its power is 1. So 3 is the order, 1 is the degree. You can see all these differential equations are free from radicals. So it is already free from radicals, so fractions bhi nahi hai. So that's why we are not first forming it in terms of the usual differential equation. What about fourth one?
2 and 2.
2
And 2. Everybody now giving the answer that highest order occurring in this equation is 2, power is 2, so therefore order and degree both are same. That will be 2 in this case. Tell me about fifth equation. I am giving you 2 minutes to evaluate this. Once you evaluate, raise your hand. Yes, there are 17 students who have completed it. Very good. Let me know what is order of this?
2.
2.
2. Very good. And what about degree?
4.
4.
4.
Very good. All of you are saying 4. Let us solve it. Those who are not able to solve it, they can see to it. Here we are given the differential equation as 1 plus dy upon dx whole square, and this bracket is having power 3 by 4 is equal to t square y upon dx square, right? You can see that radicals are there. To overcome the radical, we will take fourth power to the both the sides of this equations. Then we can write this equation as dy by dx 1 plus dy by dx whole square 3 is equal to d square y by dx square raised to 4. So now this equation is free from radicals. So now you can see that the highest order occurring in this differential equation is 2 and its power is 4. Therefore degree of this differential equation is 4. right? What about this sixth one? अब हाथ नीचे रख दीजिए और वापस जिनका हो जाए वो हाथ ऊपर करिए, क्योंकि ये हाथ ऊपर रखना है, जब ऑफलाइन मोड हो जाएगा ना तो बहुत भारी पड़ेगा। हाँ, okay, how it is possible? There are in the teams 43 students and here attendees are 48 only. So those who have not joined the teams, they are advised to go through the join this team, because all the announcement and all other terms will be passed to you by teams only. So please join that team, because in the teams there are only 43 students and here they are 48. So 5 students have not joined teams yet. So please join it. I have already shared this code. Okay, 16 people are there with the answer. 19 people are there. Okay, very good. So tell me, what is order?
Polish string मध्ये मारा.
1.
1.
One.
And degree?
2.
2.
2.
2.
Very good. All of you are coming with the correct answer. Let us see how it is 1 and 2. So given equation is y is equal to 2x dy by dx plus 3 upon dy by dx. That is the given equation, which is containing fraction. So you have to make this equation free from fraction. So what we will do, we will multiply this dy by dx with this equation both the sides. So this one will be 2x dy by dx square plus 3, right? So the highest order occur is 1 and its power is 2. Therefore degree of this differential equation is 2, right? The next one, this. This is free from radical and fraction. You can directly give me the answer.
Order is 2 and degree is 3.
Degree is 3.
Order is 2, degree is 3, highest order occur in this term having power 3. So order is 2, degree is 4. What about 8? सॉल्व करिए और फिर हाथ ऊपर करिए. पहले अभी ये सब के सब हाथ नीचे रखो. यही आदत रहेगी ना तो ऑफलाइन मोड में हाथ ऊपर करवाऊंगी मैं आप लोगों का, फिर देखती हूँ कितने लोगों के ऊपर रहेंगे. हाँ, नीचे करो हाथ सबके सब. And now you can raise your hand if you are done with this example. केवल को भी गाना गाना है अभी, अनम्यूट करके.
सॉरी मैम, रेज हैंड करने के पहले माइक ऑन हो गया था.
कोई बात नहीं, आई एम जस्ट किडिंग बिकॉज इट इज आफ्टरनून टाइम. ये बहुत सारे ऐसे होंगे जो अभी मस्त आराम से अपने कंफर्ट लेवल पे जाके लेक्चर अटेंड कर रहे होंगे, तो उनके लिए ये थोड़ा बहुत ज़रूरी है. ओनली 3 people are there who have solved it. Oh no, it is 18. Fine. Let me know what is order of this.
1.
1.
Degree
Two.
2.
2.
2.
2, 3. Any other answer? 2 is already there. 2, 3 are already there. Any other answer? Let us see. For the degree, we have a confusion. So let us see. Okay, so given equation is y is equal to x dy by dx plus square root of 1 plus dy by dx square. You are given this equation, right? We have to first make it free from radicals. So what I will do, I will consider this term to left hand side, right? And now I can write this as dy by dx square now. And now I will square both the sides. So y minus x dy by dx whole square is equal to 1 plus dy by dx square. Further, if you expand this one, see now we have already have a conclusion that order is 1 in this case, right? So degree, you can see if you expand this one, then also you will have its power as 2. So in any case, order is 1, degree is 2. 3 कहाँ से लेके आया, I don't know. If you expand this, then also you can see 2xy dy by dx plus x square dy by dx square is equal to 1 plus dy by dx square. So you can see that it is of order 1 of degree 2. So this is the final answer. This is incorrect. So with this, I hope that all of you have a clear-cut idea about order and degree of the differential equation, right? Let me consider now the next topic, that is modeling. Yeah, so modeling of real world problems in terms of first order ordinary differential equation. रियल वर्ल्ड प्रॉब्लम का आपको फॉर्मुलेशन करना है ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन में, दैट इज कॉल्ड द मॉडलिंग. सो लेट अस फर्स्ट सी टू दिस. Modeling of a real world problem in terms of first order ordinary differential equation means formulation from the given relation between dependent and independent variables. मतलब कोई भी एक रियल वर्ल्ड प्रॉब्लम दिया हुआ है आपको, उस केस में फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन आपको बनाना है. कैसे? फ्रॉम द गिवन रिलेशन ऑफ द डिपेंडेंट एंड इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल. लेट अस कंसीडर वन एग्जांपल which is not of first order ordinary differential equation, but you have performed practical of a physics where simple pendulum is there, and when you evaluate the gravitational constant with respect to it, you come across a second order ordinary differential equation, if you remember, with respect to time t, of course. So simple pendulum आपका प्रॉब्लम था, जहाँ से आपने थियोरी से डिराइव किया कि वो जो इक्वेशन आपको जो मिल रहा है दैट इज एन ऑर्डिनरी सेकेंड ऑर्डर ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. And while considering the observations, you are having the gravitational constant approximate value. Similarly, if I consider a problem of a string tied at these 2 points A and B of length L. So if there is no external forces applied except you give the motion to this string, then it will have motions or it will oscillate like this one. So these waves are represented by the partial differential equation ut is equal to u c square uxx, where c is a constant quantity. Ut means nothing but it is a partial derivative of u with respect to t, and this is second order partial differentiation of u with respect to x. So these oscillations are actually described by this partial differential equation where you are assuming certain conditions on time t, as well as suppose this displacement is taken by the variable x. So using the relation between two variables, time t and displacement, you have formed the differential equation which is described the motion of this string. This is called wave equation. मोबाइल के जो वेव्स जाते हैं वो भी डिस्क्राइब्ड डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन से होते हैं. नॉट ओनली दिस, इफ यू हैव कभी ये एक्सपीरियंस किया है या नहीं आई डोंट नो, बट इफ यू स्टैंड ऑन द ब्रिज, किसी भी ब्रिज पे आप खड़े रहोगे व्हीकल साइड में पार्क करके, यू कैन सी दैट देयर इज अ मोशन इन द ब्रिज एंड दैट मोशन इफ यू वांट टू स्टडी, राइट, वो मोशन अभी जब भी बढ़ जाता है तो देयर विल बी अ कोलैप्स इन द ब्रिज. So you have to study the motion of the bridge so that it is minimized. So to study this kind of real world problem, differential equation will come into the picture, and at that time we have to form the differential equation by considering the dependent and independent variable relations. Right? ये कभी एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया है तो आप लोग करना ब्रिज के कभी. अभी तो आप लोग बहुत सारी सेल्फीज और वो सब लेने के लिए खड़े रहते ही होंगे, तो ऑब्जर्व करना, व्हीकल पास होता है तो देयर विल बी अ मोशन इन द ब्रिज एंड दैट ब्रिज इज सस्पेंडेड एट 2 पॉइंट्स, राइट. सो दैट प्रॉब्लम इज डिस्क्राइब्ड बाय द डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. आप में से कोई अगर सूरत साइड गया हुआ होगा तो उनको पता होगा कि बीच में एक एरिया आता है जहाँ पे जो मोशन है ब्रिज का, दैट इज मोर देन हाफ अ फीट, if you have observed it. Yeah, so that is apart from this study. So now let us read it once again after having these problems. Modeling of real world problem in terms of first order ordinary differential equation means formulation of differential equation from the given relation between dependent and independent variable. तो ये formation कैसे होता है? Formation of ordinary differential equation means we have to eliminate arbitrary constants from the given relation between independent or dependent variable by taking order derivative or derivatives. Means कोई भी relation आपके पास है जिसमें arbitrary constants involve होंगे तो उसको eliminate करना है. कैसे करना है? तो elimination has been taken by considering derivative order or further derivative you can consider. Let us see this by one example. Suppose I write this equation. What is independent variable and what is dependent variable? What does this geometrically represent?
Dependent variable is y, independent variable is x, and it represents a straight line.
Very good. Yes, this is independent variable, this is dependent variable, and it will represent a straight line. तो अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसा problem है where straight lines comes into the picture, so at that time to see we have to form a differential equation. So how to form a differential equation where in this case c is a constant quantity, arbitrary constant is c. जो आपके straight lines के translations होते हैं that will depending on this c, right? So c is any arbitrary constant. So if we consider the derivative with respect to x, of course, because x is an independent variable, then it will be nothing but dy by dx is equal to m, because x variable derivative with respect to x is 1. So now this is free from arbitrary constant. Means we are given the relation of independent and dependent variable, and we have formed the differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constant by considering derivative and derivatives. For example, another example, if I choose ax square plus bx plus c, what does it represent?
Parabola.
Parabola, right? So in this case, if I want to eliminate the constant quantities, so you can see 2ax plus b C is eliminated. Further, if I consider the derivative, second order derivative, then further B will be also eliminated. So now it is free from the arbitrary constants, we can say, right? So that is how the formulation has been done. Another example is if we consider the population of the community, right? Means population of the community means it is known to increase at a rate proportional to the number of people present. So in that case, suppose if we denote कि time t के पास population is represented by n of t. In that case, the rate of change in the population with respect to time t is directly proportional to the number of person present at a time, right? So in that case, dn by dt is equal to kn, where k is the proportionality constant. So this is how the differential equation is formed. Here you can say dy by dx is equal to m. Differential equation has been formed, right? So let us see this. This is what I have already described you. That example is form differential equation for population of a community, where population of a community is known to increase at a rate proportional to the number of people present at a time. Means this is the given point. So from this one we can have the desired differential equation given by this one. One more example, if you remember, if you consider the radioactive substance decay, then you have come across the differential equation of the type. This is directly proportional to the exponential function, this kind of equation when we talk about the decay of radioactive substance. So that is also described by the first order ordinary differential equation, where this is the problem formed. Differential equation is formed means real world problem modeling has been done. This is the second example we have considered, right? Let us do some more examples. So for that, so now the solution of these examples will not be there, so you can write in your notebook. Form example is form the differential equation. I will write d dot e dot differential equation satisfied by x square plus y square is equal to c, where c is arbitrary constant. Okay, so you try this one. I am giving you 2-3 minutes to solve this. आपको डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन बनाना है जो ये इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई करे, मींस जो कांस्टेंट क्वांटिटी है उसको आपको एलिमिनेट करना है, राइट? सो इट इज वेरी इजी. Once you solve it, let me know, or you can raise your hand. Very good. There are 7 people who have raised their hands. Yes, रोहिल, कैसे करेंगे?
2x by dy by dx.
So this is what the given equation is. So you will consider either of them as an independent and dependent variable. We are not given the choice over here, but usually we consider y as dependent and x as independent variable. So what you will do? Yes, Rohil?
Yes.
बोलिए.
Plus 2y dy by dx.
Means you will differentiate this equation with respect to x. So 2x plus 2y into derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 0. Right? So in general, I can write it as, therefore, x plus y dy by dx is equal to 0. So this is how you have formulate the differential equation from the given point. Actually, what does it represent?
The original equation represents circle.
Circle. To be more precise, it will represent circle centered at origin with radius square root
Root
of
C.
c, where we have to assume that our c is greater than 0, because then only we can have square root of c feasibility in terms of real number, right? So this is nothing but x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is equal to square root of c square. So this will represent circle centered at origin with radius square root of c. So actually this differential equation, if you see, I am talking about this differential equation, आप ये consider करोगे तो उसके solutions जो है that will be always circle centered at origin with radius square root of c. Square root of c you can choose of your choice. Means ये जो सारी families आपको मिलेगी circle की, that can be as a solution of differential equation. So ये differential equation के solutions जो है that will be nothing but the family of circles centered at origin with radius square root of c. Right? Another example if I give you, then it is example 3 in your classroom list. Form the differential equation satisfied by y is equal to a sin x plus b cos x, where a and b are arbitrary constants. I am giving you 2-3 minutes, solve this, and once you are done, raise your hand. ये 5 लोगों ने लो तो अब भी हाथ ऊपर रखा है, means they are done with this one. Am I right, Brijesh?
My hand is low.
Okay. Pratham, you are done? Pratham, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, but I have not used my wing.
Here it is there, now it is down.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, no problem. Let us wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that other people also solve it. There are 7 students who are done with this. थोड़ा ट्रिकी है, थोड़ा दिमाग लगाओ ना तो समझ में आ जाएगा. यस नहीं सर, क्या आंसर आएगा इसका?
d square y by dx square plus y equals to 0.
Okay, let us see this is correct or not. So given differential equation is, आपको ऐसे लिखना है, पूरा ध्यान से समझ लीजिएगा. sin x plus b cos x, a b are constants. Okay, so let us take first order derivative. So you can write differentiating. Let me give this as 1. So 1 with respect to x, we have dy upon dx is equal to a sin x derivative is cos x derivative is minus sin x. So this one will be there. But by taking one derivative, constants are not eliminated. So let me take further derivation. So d square y by dx square is equal to minus a cos x derivative is minus sin x derivative is cos x. But I can write this as minus of a sin x plus b cos x, which is nothing but from 1, this is minus y. You can write reason 1. Therefore, I can write this equation as d square y by dx square plus y is equal to 0. So, given answer is correct. So, you have formed the differential equation which is satisfied by this function. Right? So, now I can say that from these examples you have a clear-cut idea that how to form the differential equation when we are given the dependent and independent variables relation together with the arbitrary constants, right? So today I will stop here. We will continue in the next class. Next class is scheduled on Tuesday. Tuesday I am on leave, so I will either give those lectures to other faculties or I will reschedule this to class on some another day. Whatever decision will be taken, that I will post on the Teams. Okay, so please go through the notifications as and when it is posted. So now if you don't have a doubt, you can leave this meeting. Bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank